Alright, let's just go ahead and get straight into this video. So, I'm gonna try and make this like a short, quick reaction video. So, yeah, man. Stephon Gilmore, he's no longer a New England Patriot. And as a Patriots fan, I didn't want to be saying those words. I really did not want to. And it's sad, man. So, I actually woke up to the Stephon Gilmore trade. I woke up, of course, I just leaned over, grabbed my phone just to check my notifications, and I see that Stephon Gilmore got cut, and that was enough for me to be awake. I didn't have to wash my face or do any of that. I just had to see that, and after that, I was awake, and yeah, man, I didn't even know what to say as soon as I saw that. Then later on, I see that he's traded to the Carolina. He doesn't actually get cut. It's kind of confusing, but yeah, he's traded to the Carolina Panthers for what's kind of like a bag of chips. And I wanted to give my thoughts as a Patriots fan. I have to say, it's really complicated. And throughout today, I mean, I've been feeling so many emotions whenever I think about this Gilmore trade. Like, there's the emotional side of me, which is sad and mad, and also, like, now that I've had time to think about it, I still feel, I still, feel sad, mad, and stuff like that. But also, I can kind of understand, why Stephon Gilmore was traded for a mere 6th round pick and why the New England Patriots, eventually did trade Stephon Gilmore. And honestly, I want to say this, first off, thank you so much, Stephon Gilmore, for everything you gave the Patriots. Like, Stephon Gilmore is one of my favorite players in the NFL, and even though he is no longer on the Patriots, I still love him, and, he's still one of my favorite players in the NFL, and honestly, man, like, I absolutely love this guy. He did so much for the Patriots, like, he won a Defensive Player of the Year with us, and he was a vital part in, us winning Super Bowl 53, so thank you so much, Stephon Gilmore. I wanted to say that, but, like, a lot of people, they might find it kind of confusing as to why Stephon Gilmore, got traded for so little. And I have to admit, I mean, as a Patriots fan, I'm pretty disappointed that we got a mere sixth round pick for him. But there were a lot of factors going into why, he was traded for a mere 6th round pick. I mean, first off, I mean, there was a whole lot of factors. First off, his age. Like, this guy, he's on the wrong side of 30s, so that sucks. Along with that, this guy's in the last year of his contract, and he's up for a big payday, and there are reports saying that he wants at least $15 million, and honestly, I can't blame him at all. Like, this guy's been one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL, for with his ever since like 2017, 2018, this guy's been really good ever since he arrived, with the New England Patriots. And this, I mean, I can understand why he'd want to capitalize, on that, and why he'd want so much money. And along with that, this guy also, he has an injury. I mean, he's currently injured right now, and he's going to be playing week 7. And, that injury also, really does, decreases his value too, because, you got to wonder, like, is he going to be that same player after he comes back from that injury? So that's another thing. And, honestly, like, the Patriots, there's also reports that, he might not play for the Patriots if he didn't get, a contract extension. And honestly, if that's the case, I guess I can understand why the Patriots traded him. I really can. I mean, I'm just disappointed that we got so little. And also, like, teams were really not they really were not willing to give up a whole lot for Stephon Gilmore, so that's another reason why, man. And it really does suck that we only got a 6th round pick for him. And honestly, I'm really sad, man. I really am sad that we had to give him up, especially for a mere 6th round pick. I really am, but I mean, hey, you can't really I can't control this, I'm not the general manager. And while it does kind of suck, again, like, I can't 100% blame it on Bill Belichick. Does Bill Belichick deserve some blame? Probably, but I mean, he definitely deserves some blame. But I mean, I can't blame it all on him. There are a whole lot more factors, contributing to why, he got traded for a mere 6th round pick. So, yeah, man, it really does suck to see. I mean, I've had so much emotions. Like, if I recorded this, like, right when I saw the news, it would have been very different. But yeah, I've had time to think about it, and honestly, my thoughts on this, they're pretty complicated. Now, breaking down, like, what it means for the Panthers and the Patriots. For the Panthers, I mean, dude, their defense, it's scary right now, man. J.C. Horn, he's gonna, I think the best case scenario for him is that he comes back, like, around the end of the year. So, I mean, J.C. Horn, him playing next to, if we do get to ever get to see J.C. Horn come back this year, playing next to Dante Jackson and Stephon Gilmore, goddamn, that Panthers defense, it just got better, man. Like, that Panthers defense, it might just be top 5, by the time the year ends. And I mean, honestly, Stephon Gilmore, he makes that defense so much better. Let's not get this twisted. He's one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL. And along with that, Stephon Gilmore, I will say another thing, like, it will be interesting to see whether he stays with the Panthers, after this year, because, again, he's due for a big payday, and honestly, like, will he get that payday from the Carolina Panthers? That's something I'm interested to see. And then there's, the New England Patriots side of this, and honestly, as a Patriots fan, I think this definitely means that we're definitely going to be paying JC Jackson. Like, if we're letting go of Stephon Gilmore, why the hell would we let go of JC Jackson? Like, JC Jackson, he is 100% going to get his big contract, and then aside from that, I also do think the New England Patriots are definitely going to be looking to pick up a complimentary piece to J.C. Jackson in the 2022 offseason, whether that's the draft, free agency. I think they will look to pick up a complimentary piece because, the quarterbacks around him, they aren't bad, but, I mean, having a really good complimentary piece next to him, that'd be great. Now, the Patriots defense, I think it should be fine without Stephon Gilmore because they did a pretty good job, for the most part, containing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense without Stephon Gilmore. And their defense, it's still really good without Stephon Gilmore. Now, is it worse without Stephon Gilmore? Hell yes, it definitely is. But I still think the Patriots defense should be fine. And, that's kind of what I have. I guess that's kind of why I have to say, for the Stephon Gilmore trade again. I felt a lot of emotions, when recording this. And I feel a lot of emotions when I think about it. But yeah, man, I'm really sad. And I mean, I'm really sad and mad that he's gone. I mean, I really am. I'm kind of mad and disappointed that we got so little. But at the same time, I can understand why, those things, why things are the way they are. So I guess that's kind of what I mean. Yeah, that's really just my thoughts on the Stephon Gilmore thing, man. I do want to say sorry if this video was kind of like all over the place. I mean, it's a reaction video, to be honest. Like, it's just my raw thoughts. I have no script in front of me. I guess that's kind of all I have to say, man. Sorry if I'm dragging this video on, but yeah, man, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do the like, subscribe stuff, and, check out my podcast. Check me out on Twitter. I guess I'll just plug that in, but yeah, man, I'm out, you guys.